This video is to walk you through the policy modification form. So the first thing you need to do is to make sure that you are logged in. And then you're going to click on curriculum forms and policy modification form. And you're going to select a policy to modify. For example, I'm going to choose placement exams and the placement policy for language courses. Now, one important thing to keep in mind is that if you intend to change a policy regarding admissions for your specific program, we don't really have a way to do that through the policy modification form. So that would have to be run through a program modification form, making sure that in the proposal itself, you explain that this is a policy change and not really a curriculum change. But currently, we just don't have a way to link policies for programs into this specific form. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But if you want to change anything that's actually academic policy for the general university policies, then this is the form for you. So this is what I've selected. I'm going to write down who is making that request. So that can be a faculty member or it can be a school. And I'm going to select my department. The proposal number stays empty. That's for the Academic Affairs Office. The effective date is always going to be the fall semester the following year. So let's say that you are in spring 2020. Your effective date is going to be fall 2020 or maybe fall 2021, depending on what you want. And if you need to change the current catalog, you will need to ask for special approval from the Academic Affairs Office. You're going to write your submission date. And this is my policy, and let's say that I want to just remove this. That's what I'm going to do. It's always good to attach a file if you have any kind of documentation that would support your change of policy. If you want to upload your policy as a Word document, this is a good place to put it. And then you're going to fill out those fields as needed, the scope of the policy, the location of the policy. This is especially important if it changes the category, for example, or if you want it to be placed in a different section of the catalog. This is where you would put it, and that would help the person who deals with the catalog to make sure that it's placed where you want it to be. And you're going to justify your policy modification, and if it requires Board of Regents approval, you're just going to click yes, and if it doesn't, you're going to click no. And once you're done filling out all the required fields and all of these fields as you need, you're going to click on save. And your proposal has been saved. If you are ready to submit, you're going to just click on send for review. If you're not ready to submit yet because you think that there might be some more changes you need to input into this particular policy, you're going to just leave it as is, and then you will find it later in your items. So for example, if I click on my items now, it will show up right here, policy modification for placement policy for language courses. And so I can go back to it from here, and I can send it for review from here if I don't have any more changes to make. And if I don't want to submit it anymore and I just want to get rid of that proposal, I'm just going to click on remove proposal, and that will be it. So that's it for the policy modification form.